Well, the Cleveland State game, what we took from that mostly was that we were getting pretty good at what we want to do. I think that we did dominate the possession. We didn't necessarily dominate in their end, which is where we want to be in the next step, and it gets a little more difficult. But we did do that, and the players stayed very committed to it. And we had so many players that played, which was really, really good. We saw everybody that was healthy enough to play. So it was a great day, but the loss wasn't nice. But I really thought the first 20 minutes when we had pretty much our starting lineup in, though, that we scored one goal in the first 20, and then we dominated so much that I really felt that there was enough good things that okay, let's get everybody else a chance now. Well, I thought Katrina Stencil did good in that game. I think Kyla Kellerman did pretty good up top as well for us. Anne did good in goal. She played well. So I mean there was some good performances. I think Lexi was calm enough in the back. So yeah, I mean the young players I thought they did well. We do return enough players that we are going to be counting on our veteran returners. So we're going to be counting on them. I know some of the young players or the transfers are going to help. But we're really going to count on the other ones and hope that they do contribute the new ones. Well, Kentucky now versus Kentucky then is completely different. They have a new coach, new playing style, two great recruiting classes. So I think it's a completely different team than what we played. I would imagine it's a much improved team from what we played. I know they really finished strong last year in the SEC. They came on like gangbusters towards the end of the year. They won a few games, 5-6-1, stuff like that in the SEC. So they really started putting it together, and I know they're had another strong recruiting class. So they're a much improved team from what we had played against a couple years ago. I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on us. They're hot. The way they like to play now is a high-paced game, put a lot of pressure on. So it'll be interesting to see, how our players handle that. Can we still move the ball against a team that high pressures? So it'll definitely test us and push us to play faster, which is what I'm hoping to get out of the game. So that the faster we play, the better it is for us going into our conference games. We do want to work on the things that we need to be successful in our conference, but we always want to win. We always want to win. What we're hoping we don't have to do is adjust too much to the opponent to win. I know in the past, what we've done is change our system to shut down a more physically dominant opponent, which both Kentucky and Michigan probably will be. And we're hoping now that we can try and move the ball better, move the ball faster so that we don't have to change and play more defensive. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that we get better at that as opposed to just having to get a little more defensive-minded. But we may have to do that at some point. I don't know. I'm hoping that, really that we can play the entire game, both games, without having to do that. That would be a number one goal. And, obviously then hoping to get a win.